let's look at some actual trade execution. So not showing the trades, but what to look for and when to take the trade. So we already know about this range. Let me mark it. So it's basically this range. Yeah, I guess we can... Yeah, it's around here. 38s, 39s, up to 40. This range is very, very, very important for continuation. Because when we go above this, we want to hold the previous rejection zone, or at least the low of it. So, went above it, didn't hold, and if you zoom in here, they did some retest like this, and continuation lower. Tested the high range. Pretty much held, as I said before. This one was a little bit low, but they did go through low of it instead. They hold pretty much the low of these. So this retest was a little bit low, but they reversed anyways. So maybe this long wasn't the easiest to catch, but it did work out. Sometimes it's not 100% what you expect, but it did work out. So this range is still super important now that we started to test this range and broke this range. So still want to hold these levels. And let's go to 4 hour. There is the retest. This is the most important zone in this entire range for continuation higher. So it's just that this one was a little bit iffy, this retest. They held here to be cleaner, but that's fine. Last hunt for liquidity to stop out some people and get filled and pump. So very nice. Went higher, higher, higher. So trades, let's look at trades, possible trades after this happened, I guess. Okay. Short setup on the top here. We looked at that one, 15-minute one. So way up here. Didn't hold, but it's still a low swing. So possible area to hold. Possible area to hold right here. It's the origin of this. We have this area, so the origin, the retest that made us do this. And we also have one here, so I guess it's this one, because there were no retest other than this that made us pump. So right here, it's also a low swing here. So this area, this area, this area, and the next ones. So this is the retest that made us pump. So I would say this is the origin, and the low swing is here. This zone is of course also corresponding with these. So yeah. Right, so initial dump. Very local retest here in the lower time frames. Continuation. Didn't hold. Big dump. Why a big dump? Stop losses in profit on longs get triggered. A lot of people foaming the top, like always. Breakout shorters. Yeah. Just too much sell pressure. Big dump. Didn't hold. Didn't hold. Didn't even hold this one. And we actually even broke this one. So catching this was not the easiest one, though this zone is quite interesting from before, and over here, but not the easiest one to catch. So what was I looking for here? I was looking for a hold around here from there to there in this range. They went up, they wick below it, did after a sweep they went higher, but they just rejected this zone and gave some potential short setups right here. I know this is the spot market, but gave some possible shorts here. Retest. Up here. Easy stop loss. Right. Down. This time we held. And this is just one of these setups if you ignore the stuff in between. At least this. And looking for a hold. Easy trade. Well, at least a possible trade. Right. So, long there. Still failed, right? Because if you see what they did here, this is also one of these. Short setup. Moved to the high, lost it, retest. And this was a very dirty candle. Stopped out a lot of people here, stopped out a lot of people here. Did give the re-entry though. Same level again. For long. So this is what I call a sweep play. It's also an achievement, but it's a sweep. So how can price react to a zone of interest? Because predicting the exact high is not as easy as predicting the retest. So in this example, predicting this low is quite hard. Predicting the zone they will retest if they are re-achieving is a bit easier. Somewhere in this range was expected. Here. And this is also more important than the actual low. The retests zone. So let's use this as an example. So here you could have resting orders. Let's look at this for an example. Maybe 15 minutes. So in 1 hour and 4 hours and such, right? They basically okay, let's look at this first. Try to hold the high low. Didn't hold. Wick to the actual level we look for. Achieve. Retest. So in lower time frames, it's actually an achievement. In higher time frames, it just looks like a wick below it, right? So, but possible long is either just wait for them to wick below it and smash along when they close above again, stop loss below this, previous low, local low, and hoping for higher. Same here. They tried to hold the higher low here, actually pump from it, wick below. So now you're looking for an achievement. Either close above this, that's the very like initial super aggressive long, or at least close above something with more important. So see, on the initial ones, they just rejected this. This is what they need to achieve. On the initial ones, they just rejected it. So for now, I wouldn't take any long here if I didn't have resting orders. Because they need to close above this again. And if they do, they probably want to hold them. Stop loss below these or something. So when they finally closed above, not even the low, but a little bit higher, they held. So potential long here. The second they closed up here again, I guess you could have longed it with stop loss down here or something, but much cleaner. Now you had something local here to use as stop loss, so maybe use this as stop loss instead. Targeting first just these, the local resistance, and then these, just in case, and even in this I guess, just for a lower high, and hoping for higher. So a sweep is basically some sort of a low, lot of trading in between. They want to hold the high low, so either you wait for them to sweep the origin, that's the, let's just call it the lower, higher low for now. And if they are not holding this one, they can just wick below it. That's a very typical scenario. Either they want to hold just a high low, or they can wick below it, close above the local, very local resistance, and then hold the level they wanted to hold. So that's a sweep of the origin. The other way was just the high low, right? So here again. So origin, low. Coming down. So just holding the high low. So this is the level. Let's mark it like this, I guess. So how can you react to it? This is just a high low. They probably even want to hold a little bit higher, but just a high low for now. And they can just bump, right? Then we have the wick below. Instantly close above again and hold. So that's a sweep. This could also be very deep and a big bump above again and close. So it doesn't have to just be a like tiny bit. It can be quite deep. But the important thing is they went back, closed above again, maybe even achieved some levels and then held. So this is a valid reaction to the level. Okay, so let's clean up a bit. Okay. Then we have a different one. So come down, tag the level. I'm not liking to take the exact levels. I want a high low. If they are not able to hold the high low, I would prefer they actually made a new low. So when they close above again, just closing above here makes it more likely to hold the high low. But the best one would be if they actually achieved the move through low. Hold it higher. Then we have the lose and re-achieve. So that's this one. Oh, that's the wrong tool. Sorry. Tag, lose, reject, fail to go lower, re-achieve. So they actually bounced it for a bit. And we did a scenario like this on Bitcoin locally, actually. So let's find it. See here. The previous zone they wanted to achieve. Went above, bounced it, lost it again. And next time we went back to it, it gave a short. And for now they just held again, right? Made new local lows, local achievement, held, also a local achievement there, pump. So did we know that this time they will break it? Of course not. But they held decently and pumped for combination. For the next zone. So what's the next idea? The next idea was to go somewhere in this range. Maybe sweep this. Of these. So locally here, or at least even go to the high swing. The highest level of resistance without breaking. So what am I looking for here? So did we do anything yet? So sweep this, or go there. Okay, so we did tag this one. if you zoom out a bit, you see that they tagged it and did a nice pullback, but just held these lows. So for now, looking good. So let's zoom in lower, tighter. Okay. Tag, grind, made new highs. Lost the 1 minute. So this might be it, but they also might just do this. And start a pullback. We don't know how much yet, but okay, so maybe they can. Losing the 3 minute is good. So let's see. Yeah, lose the 3 minute, give you a potential retest. This might be it, but and a continuation. So local setup. I missed this because I was recording here, but sweep of the previous level can be a setup. If they go higher, looking for the same stuff up here. If they start dumping, look for a hold of the previous levels, or even here. Same setup, just on the inverse. So very interesting range. Gave shorts, gave longs, trying to decide if they break this range, 47, looking for here. If they break this one, they can sweep this and dump, always an option. Sweep the highs. Remember, making a new high doesn't mean going higher, always. Same is valid here. Make a new high, they can still lose it like this. Look for a local short setup. Going up here, look for a local failure. They can even go higher, lose it again, and there. Likelihood now, of course, is just some reaction. Go down and test something else, continue higher, but it can be the high. So you take the setup. If they start achieving this, I'm looking for some sort of a failure of this range. Next zone. And then potentially new highs. They can also sweep this origin. So always look for a setup. But don't forget to also play the trend. Don't always look for shorts when we are pumping. It is valid to also look for longs. Most people do that, but some people tend to get a bit biased with the contra trend. So do remember to play both sides. Okay, thanks for watching. That's it for this video. If you like the content, please give us a thumbs up. If you want to learn about how to get access to free group and one-on-one coaching, make sure you check out our T10 supporters page.